Yo, this shit makes me happy because it shows you how many people have become aware of what's going on and how much they're willing to do to combat it. Um, Shout out to Intent Under Blood. She made this video. I want to give her credit for it. Thank you for making this. But just listen to this shit. I mean, it it really shows you how many people have waken up and become aware of what's happening, and and this is what they're doing to bring people back to reality. Like it let's just watch it. Let's just watch it.
They end up becoming socially isolated, and it creates these rifts within families and between partners. People end up getting divorced, families end up not talking to each other, and it can be very detrimental. So I think that's kind of the reason why I fight against it.
And Nick isn't the only one fighting.
Hi, welcome back to QAnon 101. They call that event the storm. They predicted that the storm was happening like once a month for the last 2 years.
Abby Richards is a science communicator and comedian. In recent weeks, she's gone to TikTok to combat the spread of misinformation, hitting over 2 million likes on the platform.
The thing about doomsday predictions is when they fail, which is about 100% of the time so far, they can lead to depression.
I get DMs every single day, like lots of DMs every single day about people who have lost their mom or dad or grandparents or brother or sister or daughter or son or like whoever it is. They can't find resources for how to bring those people back.
One of Abby's
To bring those people back. Back from what? This shit is crazy, man. But it shows you what lengths they need to go to the point where this robot of a human made a conspiracy chart, and if you're at the top, then you've completely lost your mind, and you're never coming back. And of course they always got to make it anti-Semitic. Like, here's the thing: I don't hate a certain race. I don't hate a certain religion. I don't hate a certain anything, unless it's the shit that we talk about. These families who run everything, which is proven, through history, the Rothschilds, the Soroses, the Windsors, all of them. The proof is there's too much proof. I mean, it's fucking insane that these people get on. I mean, and I whether she's being paid to do it, or she was told to do it, or maybe she was just compelled to do it, whatever the case is. At this point in time, there's so much technology out there that all they got to do is flip a switch, not hypothetically, I guess, for lack of better words, flip a switch and make these people do what they're doing. Just like this woman who's here. And they said at first she's a comedian. Where do comedians come from? I mean, granted, any comedian who starts out is starting out, but a comedian is an actor, a person who's in Hollywood, so to speak. And I don't know if she's a big comedian or whatever the case is. I've never seen her before. But either way, listen to this shit.
Videos is the conspiracy chart she created, starting from grounded in reality, things that actually happened, like the FBI spying on John Lennon, working upwards to stuff we have questioned, UFOs, the Denver International Airport, and up to being detached from reality. She calls this place the anti-Semitic point of no return.
Damn it.
Stuff we have questioned, UFOs, the Denver International Airport, and up to being detached from reality.
Okay, now QAnon, I don't believe none of that shit, alright? George Soros, obviously, we know who he is. New World Order, they've been saying it for decades. For decades. Hollow Earth, this shit is just, this is fucking hilarious, you know? The fact that they're trying to, do you see everything in there? Everything, Pizzagate, all that. It's all been fucking broken out. The fact that these people can come out here and say that this shit is false and that we've lost our mind, please. All y'all can go fuck yourself, alright? Abby, whoever the fuck you are. It's hilarious. Sandy Hook, all that. Illuminati. Oh, Illuminati's fake. Yeah, okay. Like, it's been fucking written in stone. And the fact that these people can come out here and say that we've lost our mind, sorry. There's nothing anybody can do to change my mind. Because I've lived through it, I've seen shit, I've been places, and I've experienced a lot of shit, you know? This shit is just, it blows my fucking mind. Global warming hoax, anti-vaxxers, COVID-19 was made in a lab, 5G, chemtrails, all that shit. It's all been proven. But, and then the moon landing faked. I will say this. I believe what NASA, I believe that there is technology to where they can travel to the moon, travel to Mars. I've heard there's bases on Mars, yada yada yada, whatever. But the shit that they're feeding us to the public about people going up, in a fucking rocket or whatever. Okay, I don't believe any of that bullshit. I believe it's all done differently because of, I don't know. It's hard to it's too much to explain. But the fact that these people are doing this shit and trying to discredit the people who see what's happening, it just shows you what the fuck's going on. Why, if I don't know, why would anybody go to the far lengths of doing what this woman's doing to try to discredit everybody and try to say that this is all fake and we're all fucking lost and we're losing our minds and shit? I mean, anybody out there knows that you've seen the proof. But what they're doing is they're trying to round everybody back up. They're trying to get everybody to believe that, oh, maybe I am crazy. You know, okay, I'll go back to normalcy. I mean, you gotta understand where we're at right now. They're taking over everything. I mean, HR 666. You know what I mean? This vaccine bullshit. You know, it's all out there. mRNA vaccine. I mean, it's been proven by the same people who are doing it. Why? Because they have to tell you. They have to tell you, all the subliminal shit. All the fucking little subliminal stuff they put in the music. All of it. All the people who talk about they sold their soul. Like, this is all just a bunch of figurative speaking. Fuck no. But it shows you how many people have woken up to the point where they have to recruit people to dumb people back down. It's mind-blowing. It's really fucking mind-blowing.
Calls this place the anti-Semitic point of no return.
Say it, but we've reached the anti-Semitic point of no return.
Once we pass the anti-Semitic point of no return, that's where everything comes down to there is an evil group controlling the world, lying to you, everything's been a lie. These ones are fundamentally really always anti-Semitic because of their origin.
No, bitch. It's the fucking truth. Whether they're Jewish people or not Jewish people, whether they're reptilian people or not reptilian people, whether they're fucking human or not human. It doesn't matter. This shit has been proven day in and day out that there's an agenda on the table, and they've been planning this shit for so long. You know, whether the dates are real or not, who the fuck cares? But the proof is already out there. There's no way to bring that back. But this woman thinks that she can discredit everybody, and oh my god, these people are just detached from reality. Yeah, well, you know what? We are detached from reality. The reality that you believe in. The reality that they want us to believe in. The reality that was put forth to dumb you down and keep you asleep so that you don't realize what the fuck is going on. So that you just take this vaccine and it manipulates your DNA and you're no longer human, so that you'll no longer be a natural human being. This shit is just, this is absolutely insane shit right here. I mean, it is fucking insane the lengths that these people go. Like I said, y'all motherfuckers gonna have to kill me, alright? And you can say all you want. Oh my god, he's detached from reality. If you got to know me, I am very down to earth. I am a very, very loving person. And I don't just believe everything that I see. You know? I sit with it. I analyze it. I do research. I've been doing it for the past 12 years of my life. 13 years of my life, somewhere around there. And I don't know, it's just funny. This shit is funny at this point because this is the far lengths that they have to go to, and I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. All y'all elite, so-called elite shit eaters and piss drinkers, y'all can kiss my fucking ass.
Which would really be the protocols of the Elders of Zion.
The Elders of Zion is a piece of literature from the early 1900s. It was a conspiracy that the Jewish elites were plotting to take over the world.
Not real, but now, thanks to them, the foundation of all of these conspiracy theories, really.
Yeah. Like, this bitch is fucking crazy. Just keep fucking drinking your coffee and keep going to your work and keep believing that everything's peachy keen and that they have the best interests. Like, there's just so much to cover. There's a reason why presidents are selected and not elected. You know, there's a reason why every year another president gets or every year, every 4 years, whatever the fuck it is, 8 years, however long they're in there for, are selected and nothing ever happens. You know, there's just too much shit out there to name. That's in your face. That's obvious. Down to the cartoons, down to the music, down to the radio, down to the movies. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on. But I'm crazy. I'm one of the most down-to-earth people you'll ever meet. But don't listen to these people, because these people are fucking... Because we're crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The foundation is being repackaged and being used as recruiting tools across the internet and the gaming world today.
Online social media is the single greatest recruitment tool that these extremists have ever had and are using. Gaming is, in many ways, the new frontier. And in certain ways, is almost a decade behind social media when it comes to content moderation.
Viral videos play a huge role. I talk to a lot of people about how they got into conspiracy theories, and almost invariably they will mention a particular video saying the storm is coming and things like that. And these are those very well put together videos, put together using the techniques of propaganda. So these videos...
Techniques of propaganda. No, we use full-on proof because you guys have to tell us what you're doing before you do it. It's just... You're not coming out as on Channel 5 Fox News and telling us that this is real and this is real. No, you subliminally give it to us through music and through everyday life, using hand signals, certain shapes and signs throughout the world. And people have done the research to figure out that it exists. I don't know who this guy is. I don't care who he is. But this is what you call propaganda. This is what you call trying to round the people up to people who woke up, trying to round them back up. Sorry, it ain't working.
Yeah, they open the door for people, and once they've opened that door, they tend to watch more and more videos because they enjoy it so much. Once you've drank the initial Kool-Aid, then you get a taste for it and you want to drink more.
This is not necessarily like a bunch of evil people who have chosen to become radicalized. That's not how this works. These are people that we love and we care about who were exposed to a lot of false information.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, see, the problem is that she'll say that, but she won't explain how it's false. She won't call out videos and say, oh, that's not true because it's this and this and that, blah, blah. All she can tell you is that we've been exposed to lies and propaganda. Propaganda doesn't work like that, man. These people are fucking soulless fucking people. And this... I have choice words for her, but this lady, whether she knows it or not, I don't know how she can live with herself. I really don't. I don't get it. You know, there's been way too much shit that's out there that proves it's all real. But we're crazy. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind.
That's the first step in trying to help them to have conversations to hopefully bring some of these people back to reality.
It just kind of organically stopped. I didn't want it to, of course, and I miss her still, and I love her. The last thing I did was text her last Christmas that I loved her, and I realized she was doing her own thing, but I still loved her, and that's all I could really say. I didn't know what else to say at that time. Yeah, I should probably reach out. Yeah.
We have to be able to create a space for people to acknowledge that, yeah, they got that one wrong, to not be ready to just dance on somebody's reputational grave if they're willing to admit that they screwed it up. I mean, that discourages people from coming out and saying, yeah, you know, I got this wrong. But
what y'all aren't doing is y'all ain't proving shit. Prove to me that it's all bullshit. Prove to me that Satanism doesn't exist. Prove to me that Hollywood isn't snatching up souls. Prove to me that Anton LaVey didn't exist. Prove to me that subliminal messages aren't on television. Prove to me that they're not sacrificing children. Prove to me that they're not all addicted to adrenochrome. Prove to me that there's no Freemasons, there's no secret societies, there's no Illuminati. Prove to me that this reality wasn't made to keep us asleep. Prove to me that the movies that we watch, the big movies that we watch, aren't all subliminal messages and shit trying to tell us what's really going on, but people don't believe it because they think it's fantasy. Prove it to me. Prove it to me. You won't, because you can't prove it to me. You can't prove it to your fucking self. This is the shit that pisses me the fuck off, because these people think that they're doing something great. When they die, they'll realize it. It's fucking insane to me, man. But it's all propaganda. It's all lies. Oh my God, we gotta bring these people back to reality. We are the people who are the most connected to the real reality. Just because we think some outlandish shit, or what you call outlandish shit, doesn't mean that it hasn't been proven. Prove to me that I'm wrong. Prove to me that every video out there that's speaking fucking real shit, prove to me that that's wrong. But you won't, because you can't. Because it's already been done. And you guys will never prove it. I fucking dare you, Abby, to prove to me that all of it's bullshit. Prove to me that Anton LaVey didn't exist. Prove to me that Satanism doesn't exist. Prove it. Prove it. But you won't. We know.
also takes someone to just acknowledge it.
People who are into conspiracy theories often like to think that they have a very open mind.
And there you go again, using the word conspiracy theories. That fucking word was made to deter you from the truth. You got to understand how there's like 12 or more levels of propaganda, of brainwashing that we've got to see through to really see what's going on. And these people are just trying to push you right back down to sleep mode.
Because they're believing in these ideas. But you need to challenge them to have a genuinely open mind, which means actually looking at more than just one side. There's another side at least, and often there's a whole bunch of different perspectives that you can look at. So have a genuinely open mind and look at all the perspectives.
Going beyond our feeds and widening the amount of information could be a quick and easy solution that could save relationships. It's easy to get caught up in social media and doom scroll for hours. So take a step back and ask yourself, why do I believe in the things that I do?
Why do I believe the things that I do? Is because I've seen this shit. Like, I just don't even know what the fuck to say, man. It's just a fucking shame. But it shows you how far that they have to go to prove it. You know, if all this shit is bullshit, why are we being censored? Why is everyone fucking who speaks the truth being censored or being deleted or whatever the case is? Prove it. Prove it, Abby. I fucking dare you to prove it. You can't. Prove it. Prove it, bitch.